Okay, now how are we doing? All good? Anybody watching? Not yet. We'll get the word out. Frankie Bobby is live streaming from his phone. Still nobody watching. Oh, there you are. Hey, Chaz. So it looks pretty good, Chaz? I opened up the Prism app from whence Chris told me this morning. I figured I would try it. I'm definitely live streaming apparently, right? I'm here. Okay, got two watchers, 2 viewers. Yes, thank you. Wow, now that's a change. Good morning, looks great. Thank you. Jiminy Knits 123. Karen Discret looks great. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys commenting. Appreciate you guys being here. So yeah, for those that don't know, we're headed to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania this morning. Apparently Doug Mastriano has a rally of sorts going on. Thank you, Jiminy. Is it Jimmy or Jiminy? It is Jimmy Knits. Okay. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, we're headed up to Harrisburg. It's only about an hour and 20 minutes away from the park, or from the speedway where we were. I got a couple hours of sleep and back at it again this morning. Good morning. My life is falling apart. Please lift me up in your prayers. Trisha Miller. Yes, I will definitely do that. Sorry to hear that you're going through a rough time. Always remember, God has you. God's got your back. But thanks for sharing, Trisha. That takes guts to come out and say something like that, I think. But thank you. And I will lift you in my prayers. There goes Oreo Express. I think I'm going to try to run to the front. Thank you, Chaz. Anybody else who wants to jump in on that, that would be greatly appreciated. I guess there's only 4 of us here right now, 4 of you. Boy. Oh, my driver assist seems to be working well, so that's good. Yeah, so the windshield that the 2 ladies were so kind to have changed on my truck used to come out as far as where the camera's at on my windshield right now. Well, farther than this, it was more this way. Well, I guess it was probably right about here. It was about how far it was. Sorry. It had worked its way that way over a 3-year stint, or a 3-year period. Charlotte News, no, not as of yet. I was getting my Charlotte fix this morning, though, and I was watching her live stream from yesterday before her live stream was cut off. Good morning, Donald. Good morning. See you. We probably won't hear anything on that front, Donald, until I would say at a minimum 10 a.m. If she sleeps in, it might even be later than that. But who knows? All we can do is continue hoping for the best for her. Oh, look at that, guys. 10 people are on here. Weird dads. Yeah, you get that right, Donald. You get that right. Some things just don't change, right? and being a father is one. Yeah, because man, I had a heck of a time opening up my laptop this morning. And I finally did get it open, and then I got no signal. And then if I'm trying to read chat, well, my computer's to my right over here, and I have to turn my head and take my eyes off the road with my phone being up on the windshield in front of me like this. I can read the chat. It's a little bit hard, but I can manage, as long as they don't start scrolling like they do on Charlotte's site. They're scrolling so fast you can't even see what they're saying. Okay, I'm gonna try to, let's see. Her battery was, yeah, we know, Chaz. We know that, and she said that her the charger in the car, I guess the plug-in, doesn't charge her phone fast enough, especially when she's live streaming. Because even though she's got it plugged in, it's dropping a point every once in a while. Hey, got 16 people in here this morning. Good morning, everybody. I guess this looks normal, like a normal YouTube feed. Because I have this on Prism this morning, and I connected my YouTube to it. Just keep us safe today. Gonna be a fun rally. Deborah Linebarger, are you there? Are you here? Are you somewhere near? Yes, we are headed to a rally. Hopefully it will be a great rally. I'm looking forward to it. I wouldn't run up here if I wasn't. Well, yeah, I probably would have, because I like to drive anyway. Excuse me. Cheryl will update today. I'm sure she was exhausted after getting home last night. I'm sure of that, Tracy. Oh, you're in Northeast Oklahoma. Well, thank you for being here, Deborah. Appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing and chatting here. So yeah, but this is live on my phone. I don't know how well my phone's going to perform. It says I have 71%. I need to turn down the heat though, because it's going to rise up. Well, no, it's really kind of cold on the windshield still. Oh, so you've been following for a minute then? So how long total would that have been, Deborah? Could you give me like a guesstimate? 5 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that? Eight weeks. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember how long the Ottawa freedom fight was going on. Didn't that last like 2 weeks or something? Oh, about 7 weeks. Okay, so she was. So it was 4 weeks over there and 3 weeks here, because she was here right at 3 weeks, or give or take. I think Wednesday would have made 3 weeks for her to be here. 23 days in Ottawa. Okay, I didn't realize it was that long. And 31, 32 here. Thanks, Chaz. Thanks for those numbers. Thanks for that update. Yeah, I didn't realize it was 23 days in Ottawa. Man, that seems like it was a long time. So as we're driving through here, you can't see, but up on top of the hill over here, it looks like the cop is blocking the on-ramp. No, he's not. Okay, maybe there was just an accident there. Okay, yeah, that's what it is, just an accident. He's parked right at the entrance to the on-ramp coming off that bridge. It looked like maybe he was blocking the traffic from coming and disturbing our convoy. But no, I was mistaken. Good morning, Bobby. Good morning, Fat Vinny. Glad to see you here. You've been following her that long as well, Trisha? Well, good on you. That's awesome that you guys were taking that time to follow her and get her with all those subscriptions that she has, and it was awesome that she was able to come down to the States and do the same thing. I don't know. Dismiss. Oh, good morning, Dorset and DK. I think there's a story behind that, right? Sunrise, beautiful as long as it's not in your eyes. Yeah, you got that right. And I apologize, but I mean, we're necessarily headed northeast, so that's why it's to the right-hand side in the camera, on the stream. When we break free of these trees, yeah, you're going to see a bit of sunlight. It was more beautiful before the sun actually came up above the horizon, because the sunrise was actually looking really, really pretty. And then all of a sudden the sun was just out in the middle of the sky, it seemed like. Hey, Choctaw, yes, this is a live stream on my phone. I did open up Prism. This is going through Prism. I know a lot of you guys had... did I miss somebody here? Oh, the Gin Man. Good morning, Frank. Have a grand day. Freedom. Yes, sir. Thank you. Has anybody told you that they said this morning on the radio CB that no horns in town going in stealth mode? Is that going to DC? Because we're not headed to DC this morning, guys. We're headed to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Wow, Barn Fresh, you're up early. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I woke up at 5:30 myself here, so I guess that would have been about 1:30 your time, right? Or 2:30 your time. So yeah, I went to bed at 2:30 and woke up at 5:30. Probably didn't go to sleep at least an hour. It's fine, I'm not driving. Good vibes, thank you. That's going into Harrisburg. Yes, we are headed to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I think I'm fixing to go to the front of the line, pass them by a little bit, and then let you guys see the convoy as it's coming by. It might take me a while, but I know that I can catch them all again. Good morning, Claire. Good morning. Cal D, yes, good morning. Barn Fresh, yes, stealth mode going into the Capitol today. Actually, what is happening at the Capitol, or what is happening with our convoy today, is that we have individuals that are called trash monkeys that are out running our sites, cleaning up all the trash and everything, making sure it gets disposed of properly. And instead of them doing trash pickup today like they normally would, because everybody's going to be out, or a lot of people are going to be out, they're actually going downtown with a couple of, I'm going to say trailers and or large pickups, box trucks even. They're going to go downtown and feed the homeless near Lafayette Park, which is right near the White House. So that's what they're headed. Oh, no horns in Harrisburg, PA. Stealth mode is what they said on this radio CB this morning. I hadn't heard that. Good morning, Linda Dyer. I hadn't heard that. I'm not saying that's incorrect. If I hear people honking, of course, I'll be honking. But if I don't hear people honking, I probably won't be honking. But I have tractor trailers driving by me so far all morning. They just come by. They're loaded. They've got they got vans behind them, or the trailers behind them, or whatever, and they're blowing the horns as they drive by us. Tractor trailers, all the semis, or a lot of the semis. That's because you don't have a CB radio. That is correct, Kyle. But we have Zello. We're interlinked with Zello. I don't know if you know what that is. I'm a trash monkey at my job. Cool. Shedding perishable supplies before trek to California. Perishable supplies before trek to California. No, we're staying here. Everybody is not leaving, gentlemen. Everybody is not leaving. That was told to me this morning by a couple of people. Has anybody talked on there today? On where, Kyle? On Zello? Or on the CB? Yeah, I've had several conversations have been made asking us to tighten up the convoy, pull up the rear. If you're following behind somebody that's going too slow, go ahead and pass them. Be gentle about it. But go ahead and pass them, move up front. Yeah, that's what they've been saying on Zello. It's Zello. Morning, Flynn Dutchy, RCICU. That is good. Still need to put pressure in DC. Yeah, no, we're not leaving. This isn't over. The reason why they're going to try to go chase down California right now is because if California manages to make that stupid bill about vaccinating children, or having children decide that they can be vaccinated at 12 years of age if they so choose without parent consent, that's what they're going to fight. And the reason being is because if it gets loose in California, if it gets approved in California, God only knows how many states are going to want to do it. I will say this: it will be all the blue states, the blue rim states, like California is ran by Democrats right now, and I guarantee you, Seattle and Oregon will probably be following in suit immediately thereafter. New Mexico, up here in Boston, and some of the northeast coast or the east coast, the ones that have that are dim ran, they'll jump in and start following suit, and then it's almost a battle that you can't win, because now 17 states say that it's okay. And if, in my opinion, if a Republican gets beat out of another state and a Dem manages to win, then we go up to 19 states. And it happens again, then we're at 20. Next thing you know, we're at 25 states. And once half the country does something, the other half has a tendency to fall in line and continue on that same track. So it's it's a very, very slippery slope that we stand on. If we allow if California manages to pass that bill. So that's why they're wanting to go fight over there. Good morning, Smack. Good to see you. Mercy Rains. Good morning, everyone. Thank you from Northwest PA in support of our future Governor Doug Mastriano. That's where we're headed, Mercy. I'm assuming you know that. We're headed to his rally up in Harrisburg. Yes, ma'am. Sir, I'm sorry. I just said yes, ma'am, because that's what came out of my mouth. But Southwest PA in the house too. Hey, Chaz. Yeah, you've been here since I started. The stream this morning. Cool. Good to hear you're from Southwest PA. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to support him at his rally. If I had to guess, we probably have roughly 50 vehicles. Again, I'm going to try to get a run up to the front. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it now. wish I had thought about it before I knew the rest area was there, because then I could have pulled off in the rest area parking. $12 and up here in Canada can get vaccinated without their health card. On the flip side, they can also refuse. Well, that's for me, that would be a slippery slope, Rachel, but at least they have the opportunity to refuse if they so choose. I'm sure that the bill that's written over here in California, I don't know if that's the option. You're 822 subs. I'm up to 800. I dropped down to 822 subs. Is that what you're saying, Chaz? Because yesterday I was up at this morning I was up close to 1,300. Or yeah, like 1,290. Yeah, so close to 1,300. The 822 may have just been yesterday alone, Chaz. I don't know. But shit, I had 250 people watching me at midnight last night. It was insane. Yeah, 1.29. Okay. Yeah, 1290. Isn't that what I said? 1290. That's 1.29. They're hyping the B2 variant. Man, they're fear mongering is what they're trying to do. So, are you saying in Canada they can refuse? So does that mean 1.3 still? Thank you, Choctaw. The best option would be take your kid out of the neo-Nazi schools. That is correct, Christian Flicker. That is correct. Yes, I was there. You were in my live stream last night, Chaz? Yeah, because I finally shut it down. I guess it was around 2 o'clock this morning, East Coast time. Has anybody been counting the trucks that I've driven by at this point? Or maybe y'all can't see them. Looks like we have a few more than 8. But I'm headed up to the front now. I think I need to straighten out one of my flags on the back of my truck. And yeah, get her done. Yeah, we do have several. There's Sazneck's truck. He's third in line. Yeah. There's Grey Wolf. Ron. Oh, so he's 4th in line because we got Mike Landis in the lead. That's Mike right here in front of us right now. That's Mike Landis right there. Okay, I'm going to disrupt you guys because I'm fixing to get off so that I can catch the convoy. It's going to be kind of quick. If this car get the heck out of my way. Alright, hold on guys, this is going to be quick. Oh shoot, that's my computer. Alright, here we go. Truck 1. Truck 2. Truck 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See everybody honking for us, guys? This is because we're out here doing this. Oh, at least he waved. It's chilly out here. You guys will see now. You guys are seeing how long this is, right? There's a lot of people out. Yeah, look at it roll. Woo, it's cold. Woo, everybody split up. I'm getting back in my truck, guys. So there's more behind us. We're just split up at this point. So they're gonna have to catch up somewhere along the line. Probably not till we reach where we're headed. Yeah, it was definitely chilly out there. So you got to see the gist of what we got going on right now, rolling down the road. I try to turn you off a little bit from the exact forward facing to try to get that sun down. I can't do anything about the sun, guys. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell y'all. Good morning, thank you, Simple Pleasures. Good morning, Simple Pleasures. Wasu Lieber, good morning. So far, 48 convoyers I counted. Yeah, and we've got a lot of camper trailers, or campers, trailers, and I'm sure there's still some cars back there with them, because I know I allowed one RV trailer out in front of me, and when I counted behind me, there was like 6 or 8 more. So they're farther back than we are, than what this front part of the convoy is. Simply because, you know, they're pulling a trailer, so they can't travel quite as fast as we can. You know, if you get the accordion effect in a convoy, they can only catch back up so fast. You know what I mean? So it manages to separate those that are still back there from the ones that are up here in the front end. The regular four-wheelers that can move, get up and down the road easier than the trailers, those pulling trailers can. And of course, actually a bobtail, believe it or not, a bobtail has a pretty quick pickup. They can get up the road pretty quickly, especially if they're just a bobtail. Apparently, we've got a state trooper sitting over here in the middle of the road. While I'm on live right now, I cannot hear Zello. Just so you guys know, somebody mentioned to me last night that I absolutely need to get a CB, and I know that. That's probably one of the first things I do. I might do that first whenever I get my first paycheck. Now that I get to go back to work, finally, after 9 months. But yeah, so then when you guys are cruising down the highway with me, we can have the CB chatter in the background. Yeah, because I'm not giving up on this. I'm going to continue. Some of you that were in here last night, or some of you that were not in here last night, might not know, but my oldest son and his girlfriend, fiance, got on my live stream last night. That was kind of cool. That was very much appreciated that they did that, unbeknownst to me, until my soon-to-be daughter-in-law texted me and said it's insane how many subscribers I have. I told her, yeah, it's incredible, because most of those came in one day alone, which that's phenomenal. Again, sorry guys. Do you want me to pull you down off the dash, off the windshield when the sun is this bright? I assumed you guys can still see what's going on. It might be a little bit difficult, and it's hard for me to read the chat. So, was that a YouTube censor or a mod censor? What was the son you don't hear from very often? No, that was the son that I just went and had dinner with the other night. The one that was trying to convince me to take the vaccine just so that I could go back to work, so that I didn't have to leave. And I told him absolutely no, because God blessed you with the subs. Yes, he did, Choctaw. Yes, he did, very much so. And yeah, so here we are catching back up to the four-wheelers. I think we just passed 2 and now 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does anybody remember how many trucks I counted? Was it 12? It's fine. Okay, thank you. Thank you for responding. All right, so I'm going to pull in right here. Get in behind, the guy in front of me is going slower than the guy in front of him, so I might wind up going around him too. It's for the children, his sign reads. It's for the children, Nancy. I guess he's telling Miss Pelosi. Miss Pelosi. Man, what up? Sorry guys, I can't read any of the chat with this. With the sun in my face and the sun in the camera, I can barely read. Well, dude, for real? Man, you people, I tell you. I give them an opening so they can get on the freeway, and instead of giving it gas, slam on the brake and pull off the side of the road. Other people's kids. Thank you, Simple Pleasures. I can't stay long, sorry. That's cool. I'm glad you're here though. Wasu, I'm glad you're here. I gotta go to another work shift. What, didn't you just get off a work shift, dude? And you're going to another one? For real? Man, God bless you, dude. I remember those days when I was doing those things, and yeah, it takes a lot out of an individual. Or running a 27-hour shift or a 36-hour shift. Yeah, that definitely takes a lot out of an individual. All right, so I'm gonna try to flip the screen and see if I can adjust the camera the way it's set up on my windshield so that you guys can see me. But we've got some traffic stopped up here. Let me get by them first, and then, well, that was very generous of you, sir. He's got the whole ramp blocked. An elderly gentleman is standing at the end of the on-ramp lane, and he's just stopped. He's got everybody blocked up on the 40 guys. I've got 40 people watching right now. Thank you guys. I'm sorry I didn't see that earlier because the sun was shining over that spot on my phone. I'm an office cleaner for the virus. Oh wow. Yeah, I had a few of them come through my work sites, and whenever this whole pandemic began. Okay, so let me try to flip you guys now. All right, now you can see how much sun is in my face. Okay, so this just might work, huh? What do you guys think? Being able to mount this way. Oh, I guess I gotta take the old ones off. Unfortunately, I can't read the chat with these glasses. I don't know if I need to be farther or what, but with my other glasses, my clear glasses, I can pretty much read the chat. Well, my sunglasses, okay, my phone's coming down. Okay, so my sunglasses don't have the readers in them. Okay, I can read a little bit. In a real pandemic, there would be biohazard containers for, yeah, very understandable. That's why I told everybody, I said, how can this actually be a real deadly virus if we're walking around with a stupid mask on our face, when biolabs, they wear hazmat suits and fresh air masks, not breathe through masks, but ones that are supplied fresh air to help blow any of any of what might be free inside the biolab outside of their space of their hazmat suit. Very similar to what my sister wore as a respiratory therapist. She had on this funky white hazmat suit, and she looked like she was extremely large because it was blown. They had a fan-forced air-forced fan tied into the back of the suit that hung off the shoulders, and it forced air into the hazmat suit, so it looked puffy. And she had on this cone hat, and it was all puffy too, because inside was air forcing it out to prevent anything from coming in her biosuit while she was treating patients. And again, I just think that they did all that just because she's trying to make it look good. Fear-mongering. I really can't read the chat. Maybe it's because the phone is turned around too, because when it was turned the other way, I think I had a little bit more darkness down here in the bottom where the chat is. And right now it's kind of bright to me. I don't know why. But yeah, but these lenses are also polarized, so it makes it hard for me to see my phone screen. And that's probably what my biggest problem is right now. Unable to read the screen is the polarization. Yeah, because code was about. Good morning, guys. Is that Nani G? Oh yeah, Nani G, I remember you. I recognize your profile picture. COVID was about control, submission, humiliation, and obedience. You're correct, in my opinion. Amongst other things, you may have left a couple out, a few even. But yeah, I totally agree with that, Febini. I totally agree with that. Hey, Jiminy, good morning. I see you, bud. I see you there. Morning, Ibri. Morning. Hope you rested well. I did. Even though it was only for a couple of hours, but I still rested well. I feel pretty good this morning. Man, that sun is a killer. Okay, got rid of that for now. It's fine, Bobby. Please don't read chats. You will rear end somebody. Actually, Simple Pleasures. Yes, there is a good possibility I could rear end somebody, but my truck has driver assist. If the brakes get put on in front of me, my truck will brake automatically without me even touching the brake. I'm still got my foot on the gas pedal. And it will stop me on a dime. Been there, done that kind of thing. Kind of on purpose. I wanted to test it, see if it would stop me as abruptly as necessary, and it did. And they've got it calibrated pretty well, because I've already had my little red, there's a little red light that will come on in my windshield that shines up out of my dashboard that shows that it's braking with the driver assist. That was part of that windshield change out Saturday, that they had to recalibrate my driver assist, so they had to take it out driving it while they calibrated it. And I think she did a pretty good job with it, because it's worked like it normally does. Earlier this morning, when I was being bad and not doing what I was supposed to be doing, I was actually holding the phone in my hand and I was looking at the screen on the phone. I wasn't looking at the vehicle in front of me. That was my bad part. Yeah, because I originally started this stream right here with the phone in the upright position, and I had to stop the stream and restart to put it in the portrait position so that I could read the chats and get more of a, I guess you could say, more of a panoramic view. Granted, when it's turned backwards to me like this, it's not a panoramic view. I did actually turn it backwards like this towards me for the simple fact that I know that the sun was bright inside the screen. I didn't want to be blinding you guys, making y'all run off and saying, man, this guy knows absolutely nothing about what he's doing. No, I saw the sun in the screen. It was blinding me too. So I had the big sun in the sky, and I had the big sun in the screen, and they were both playing hell on my eyes. So that's why I went ahead and flipped it back towards me. You guys probably don't want to stare at me, but I don't know. I think we've done, what, about 10 hours of you guys staring at, well, 10 plus hours of you guys staring at me, when all I could do was my laptop live stream. So now that I have my phone, I'll try to be cognizant of all of you and attempt to treat you all appropriately, as appropriate as possible anyway. Right now I'm unable to read the chat because the sun is in my face, so if anybody's saying anything, I do see somebody saying good morning, so good morning to you. Whoever. King Kong, hey, it's King Kong in the house. Good to see you here again, King Kong. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with me. What do we have? 48 viewers right now. Awesome. You guys are awesome. I think I hit my max last night. I think I was right around, I got real close to 250. I don't know if any of my mods caught it. It may have been more like a 242 or 232, something like that. But I know it was close to 250 of viewers that I had at once. And of course it fluctuated, but it maintained 100 plus for quite some time. I mean, at 2 o'clock in the morning, I was telling 112 of you guys that, you know what, I think I need to go ahead and try to get some rest before too long. That way I can get up at 6 to go on this convoy. I actually got up at 5:30, so yeah, I managed, and I feel well rested. Congrats for getting on with your cell phone. Yeah, Wasu, it's I went ahead and came to the Prism app. I spoke to WYSIWYG Chris this morning. If you guys don't know who WYSIWYG is, check him out. It's WYSIWYG spells. It's the first letter of what you see is what you get. That leaves the acronym of WYSIWYG. I believe some of you know who he is. Chris is his name. But he told me this morning, he said, yeah, your best bet, Frank, would probably be to go ahead and get on Prism, and then nobody can stop you from live streaming right now. And so I did. See what I mean about my truck? Did y'all hear that? Yeah, it slammed on the brakes on me because I was looking up at chat, and all of a sudden there was brake lights. So yeah, my truck, it's a. If I had to say anything about my truck, I'd have to say that it's a smart truck. And because I mean, this thing it's actually pretty phenomenal what it does. I'm down to 50 mile range on my gas tank. And I don't even know where we're at. Let's see. Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. It was over here in this area that I bought my trailer. People driving by with the thumbs up. Prism Live, that is correct, Kyle D. That is exactly what I'm on right now. I linked my YouTube channel to it. Frankie Bobby. FrankieBobby65 at yahoo.com. I haven't attempted to chat here yet because I wanted to get you guys running down the highway with me. I'm going to flip. Wanted to get you guys running down the highway with me, and that way y'all can see out my front windshield, and I can show you all the convoy to some extent, and, you know, play around, kind of work it. You know, like I say, work it, right? You need a CB. You are correct, Free Warrior. What kind of truck? I have an 2018 K1500 GMC Sierra SLT. So because it's a K15, it means it's a four-wheel drive. So I've got the Z71 package in this. It's got the trailer brake. It's got, man, it's got so much stuff. It's incredible. I don't even think I've used half the stuff that this thing has. Like there's not a setting, but there is a hill assist button that I have. And if I turn on that hill assist, if I'm coming down a hill, say I don't want to go any faster than 5 miles an hour, and I hold my brake to that 5 mile an hour speed limit, the hill assist, or whatever it's called, because hill assist is also something else, but the assist that button does is that it will brake my truck all the way down that mountainside at 5 miles an hour, and I don't have to touch the brakes. It's automatically braking itself. It does that with trailers when I'm pulling a trailer. Frankie Bobby 65 at Yahoo. Yes, that is correct. Wasu, thank you. And it does all these things by itself. It's incredible. Or, you know, you have to set it, but it can do it. I was pulling a trailer when I was moving to Alaska in 2019. The reason why I bought this truck, I had a fairly new. It was a demo truck. It had 24,000 miles on it, I think, when I got it. And it was a year later. I bought it in 2016, and it was a 15. And perfectly good truck. The only problem was it was not four-wheel drive. Going to Alaska, I knew how important it is to have the four-wheel drive, because a pickup truck really doesn't move around in the snow at all, much less ice. And so I traded it in for this one. But I had a trailer, a full 6x10 U-Haul trailer on the back of the truck, and I did not have to brake going down hills maintaining 72, 75 mile an hour. The truck automatically did it of its own volition, knowing that that's what I was trying to hold, because I had my cruise control on, and it knew that it had that load in the back, you know, because of course I've got it on tow haul, and so it worked the trailer down the mountainsides and kept me at around 75. I think the maximum speed that it got me up to was maybe 80, but it was still manageable. And then it started braking again, and of course that's when the trailer kind of caught up. And it was a tongue brake system on the trailer on the U-Haul. So when that tug finally caught up to the ball hitch and got some pressure up against it, it started slowing down the trailer, started slowing the whole truck down. And then the truck's trying to force itself to continue to go. It was crazy what it was doing. But anyway, but yeah, this truck is it's pretty much got everything in it. I was told the only thing that's missing is the Denali badge and hood, or front grill, because basically it's a Denali, just not without the minus the badge of Denali. So and that's why it cost me an arm and a leg too. Fortunately, I've paid more than half of it off. So in 3 years, I've got 2 more years on the note. So that was one of my biggest reasons for wanting to go back to work, is so that I can continue to afford this, because I didn't want to have to turn it in. But I found out that if I wanted to sell it, I could probably get more for it than I paid for it right now, even though it has 93, almost 94,000 miles on it. So yeah, it's an 18 with 94,000 miles. So that's what, a 4-year-old vehicle? Yeah, so it's been around a little bit. All those miles are mine, except for the ones my sisters drove when they took it to Alaska for me. But all the rest of the miles I've driven on it. I think their miles were like, I think they did 2,600 miles going up from Oregon through Canada up to Wasilla, Palmer, Alaska. I think their trip was 2,679 miles, if I'm not mistaken. I might be incorrect with that number, but if I might be correct as well. So, but yeah, All these miles are mine, pretty much. When I bought it, it had, when I finished my test drive, because I did not pay attention to how many miles were on it before the test drive. But when I finished my test drive, why did you move over like that? You should not have moved in. Okay, maybe we're moving to the left lane. When I finished with the test drive, which was about 2, maybe 3 miles, it had 21 miles whenever I drove it out of the parking lot. Did you guys see that guy standing on the bridge, waving his flag? Oh, there's somebody. Oh, you did see that. Okay, thank you, Kyle D. Thank you for acknowledging that. Yeah, because I kind of saw him at the last minute. What are these? I don't understand what we're doing. Come on, everybody figure it out. Oh, and that truck I just passed, that black one that was on the left there, he's wearing a Denali badge on his vehicle. You can see it in the grill. He's got a Denali grill. Those are stay in the right lane. No, actually, we're all moved to the left now, and the right lane is much more full of traffic from what I can see. Oh, I don't know that these guys know what we're supposed to be doing. Stay in the right. Okay, so you're hearing somebody, aren't you, Kyle? Is that what you said? Stay in the right lane. Thank you. Keep me up. Keep me up. The lead car is still in the right lane. Kyle, where are you at? You're not here, right? But you're listening to CB, or you're watching somebody else's live stream? Because that was a good call on you about staying in the right lane, because that's exactly what we did, was moved right back into it after we moved into the left lane. But thank you for that insight. That was pretty cool that you were able to make that call. Yep. As much as everybody's sorry to see Shahrzad leave, her family and friends were likely as pleased to see her home. Very true. So think she's sleeping in. More than likely, yeah. I don't expect to hear from her before 10 o'clock this morning at the earliest. I have the lead car, which is first responders on my TV. Oh, okay, yeah. Actually, first responders right in front of me right now. You see that little black car right there? If I'm not mistaken, that's first responder. No, that's not first responder, because he's got a big antenna up on the windshield, or up on the roof. But he's got a little car similar to that little Subaru. But I think he's got something different. No, not a Subaru. He's a pretty cool guy. Non-biased. Almost has no opinion, it seems like, sometimes when I speak with him. He's a pretty cool guy, though. He's a pretty cool guy. All right, here we go, sliding back into the right lane. Yeah, well, that's cool that you were listening to first responder. They just said might want to get in the left lane until you pass the yellow school bus, but first responder is still in the right lane. Okay, in the middle lane. Well, there's only 2, so he has to be in the right. Now in lane 2. Okay, there was 3 right back there. You are correct. Thank you for that information, Kyle. Yeah, the school bus was going much slower than we were. I passed him almost as I was reading that chat. I had already passed him. Man, that sun's wicked this morning, especially not being able to wear my shades, because I definitely can't read the chat right now. That's a large cemetery. Yeah, that's a lot of headstones. Hush. Hush. I know that you're low. You don't have to tell me. Well, I know that we're here, I guess, As you can see, I don't know if you can read the sign, but it says Camp Hill and Gettysburg, 15 north and south, as well as Highway 11 coincides with 15 north. So I don't think we're actually that far from Gettysburg here in Harrisburg. I wish Charlotte had had the opportunity to go and see some of what there is to see, the sights, as opposed to just making circles around the Beltway. I didn't see some of her live streams when she did go downtown. I think she went downtown with Eddie, if I'm not mistaken. And I think she went down with somebody else, I think. I'm not sure. And but I don't think they really stopped anywhere and got out and looked around. I don't know. I didn't see that live stream. But there's a lot of cool history in these 3 or 4 states here, to include the D.C., Virginia, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. I guess it's just West Virginia. So yeah, those 4 states, and then in D.C. itself, Harper's Ferry is in West Virginia. That's a pretty cool monumental location where they used to make arms, they used to make weapons there, and because they were right on the edge of the Potomac, they were able to put them immediately on a boat and send them out. And it's also where, if I'm not mistaken, the Shenandoah runs into the Potomac. There's like 2 or 3, I'm going to say tributaries, but they're fairly large rivers that tie into the Potomac River there in the Harpers Ferry area. And then it comes down and it flows past D.C. into the Chesapeake, which the Chesapeake is connected to the Atlantic, and then of course it all flows out into the Atlantic eventually. But yeah, so thank you, guy. So yeah, hopefully when she gets back, maybe she'll be able to do something like that and go sightseeing. That was a Jeep that y'all just heard. But yeah, so maybe hopefully she comes back and she gets an opportunity to go look at some of that history. Being a Canadian girl, maybe it wouldn't mean much to her, but being a Canadian girl, maybe it would mean a lot, because she never really had any of the American history taught to her. I would assume not anyway. Maybe one of the only things that was ever told to her was the what was it, the Mexican which war was that was fought like in the UP around the Great Lakes and stuff? Wasn't that the Mexican-American War, I think it was called? Or was it something else? I think it's something else. Because I think Mexican-American War was the Alamo War. Yeah, and this other one does have a different name. I just can't think of it off the top of my head right now. I know what it is, I just can't think of it right now. Could y'all hear my seat vibrate? That was telling me, that was warning me. Good morning, Bell Bottom Blues. C&O Canal to DC. That's actually a beautiful spot. That's actually a beautiful location. Chesapeake and Ohio Canal. That is all the locks and stuff, how they moved ships previously up into the States, or up into that area of the country at that time. I actually was going to do a project out there and build a walkway that was 10 feet wide so that people can go out there and visit that particular area of the C&O that came right up alongside the Potomac River, and where some of the locks are. And there's a lot of history to walk through that area. Right over by the George Washington Memorial Bridge location. Man, I can't remember the name of that area. Yeah, it slips me. But I've walked all those areas there and read all the signs and stuff where they were talking about the locks to lift boats and to lower boats and to do this and to do that. The way they worked all the water in order to get the supplies up to the northern states and the Great Lakes, because that's basically what the C&O does, is it goes to the Great Lake right there near Ohio. And that was probably before the Great Lakes were named. That's why it's called the Chesapeake and Ohio Canal instead of the Chesapeake and, we'll say, Lake Superior Canal. But yeah, so interesting history. Anybody here been to Sandusky, Ohio? I took my kids there one year, one fall right before school started, and we had a fantastic time. We rode every daggone roller coaster that was there. I was a fanatic for roller coasters until I had my neck surgery. Now I'm not too comfortable on them because my head bounces too hard. I get pains. So yeah, I'll still ride a roller coaster here and there, but I try to stay away from it anymore. Good morning, Summer Blossom, right? Yeah. Good morning. I hope you had a great night. Yeah, my 2 hours of sleep were fantastic. That's the time made it to the same location. Okay. Something about MSM. I just got a notification. MSN is #1 now? What? #1 BSers? #1 liars? You're done. Stop acting stupid. Get a job. Hey, Waldo. How you doing, Waldo? Well, that was pretty polite of you, wasn't it? To make a comment like that. French and Indian War. Yes. Thank you, Rick Rack. Wasn't it also called the War of 1812? That was what it was called, right? Originally, the War of 1812. It just came to me. The only war I remember being taught in North America was the War of 1812, and that's what if I'm not mistaken, that was the one that was fought with the French up in the UP in that area. I don't know if I was supposed to run that light, but I did. Everybody else is behind me, so whatever. Battleground site above Harper's Ferry. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, Bolivar. Yeah. Yeah, I've been to all those areas. I took my, as a matter of fact, the daughter-in-law to be that was on live stream last night with us. I took her up there and showed her the area. I'm almost thinking she was still pregnant with my grandson. I'm also thinking, yeah, that she was probably still pregnant when we went up there walking. And we walked the whole area. It was raining, it was nasty, but she wanted to see the history, so we went up there and I walked her around. We went and got some ice cream at an old ice cream shop there in Harper's Ferry area. I don't know that little town was called Harper's Ferry that we were in, but yeah, it was right there in that general area. No more horns except for emergency, please. Okay, that was just reported. Thank you, Kyle. It's actually, just FYI, just so that you guys know, it's individuals that are coming by us blowing the horns, so we have the automatic reaction to blow back, to acknowledge them, to let them know that we heard them. But the initial horn would be somebody else, because we had somebody on the other side of the road headed the opposite direction, and they were blowing the horn. Here comes one now. You hear it? I don't know if you heard that. I was talking. But yeah, I need to get some gas quickly. We're probably going to do a fill up this evening on the way back. Possibly. So I'm just going to put a few bucks in it this morning, because if they're going to pay for my gas this afternoon, I'm not going to spend any more than I need to. Oh, that's okay. You can do that. Okay, cool. Thanks, Kyle. Thanks for clarifying. Yeah, I just wanted to bring that to your attention because that's what's going on more than anything. Yeah, I see somebody right now is passing me blowing the horn. Still blowing the horn. And he's 5 cars up now. They're trying to get our attention. They know why we're here. They know who we are, I'm sure. Some of these people may even be listening to me on live chat right now, for all I know. Well, actually, a couple of you guys said that you're from Pennsylvania, right? One from Northeast, one from our Northwest, and I think the other one was from Northeast. Yeah, maybe. Both are West. Yeah, both of you on the western side. No, I don't remember. But anyway, isn't Harrisburg like in the center of the state? I didn't pay attention. I'm trying to think of where it is, where Harrisburg is, but I think it is closer to the center of the state. I don't know. Yeah, because Pittsburgh's on the west, and Philadelphia's on the east, and Harrisburg's like in the middle. Yeah, I think I got that right. The War of 1812 was King George's first war of revenge. Right now, the Globalist War is the second. I'll buy that. But the War of 1812 was that French war up in the northern states, correct? With Canada? I'm sorry if you did say that earlier. I missed the live. I suppose I should go to work. See you all later. Ebri, thank you for being here. We'll see you. Have a good work day. Don't work too hard. But, you know, it's what we're there for, to earn money, right? Whatever our job requires. So, yeah, have a good day, though. Appreciate you being here early this morning. Okay, no, War of 1812 was when British attacked the Chesapeake Bay area in Baltimore, which is the origin of Francis Scott Key's Star-Spangled Banner song, and I think the British burned the White House. The British definitely burned the White House during the War of 1812. The War of 1812 was King George's first war on revenge. Okay, yeah. Watch the road. Don't worry about the chat. Summer Blossom, I'm good because it's right in front of me, as well as the cars. See, I'm like right here, and I'm looking straight out the windshield. I take my eyes off just long enough to see a word or two, but I can see more than that, so that's why I read the way I do. I still don't get French-Indian War. Does that mean natives and not Indian people? Check it out, Osu. Wasu, check it out. Simple click of the keyboard will probably give you the majority of that information. Harrisburg was settled by Harris, born in Yorkshire, but parents were Welsh. Came over 1690s, which was pretty much the beginning of the people coming to the United States or to this continent, and worked building roads till settling at the Susquehanna. He wants to get the vibration. Kyle, you can't hear that, right? Or you just know that it is vibrating because you see my driver assist. Did you guys see the red light? No, you can't see down here. There's a red light that pops up at my dash right in this area. Let's see if it does it here. I know. It probably would have had I been holding the brake or the gas. No. And I'm not going to take a chance because it's not working right now. But now there's a red light that pops up in my windshield right here because it's coming out of the dash right below it. And forewarning me that brake assist was on, or that braking was on. He was, yeah, Terry, every time you get close to the truck, it vibrates. You do hear that then. Okay, cool. That's funny. Yeah, it's the driver assist that does that. The vibrating seat is the warning to me, wake the hell up. So yeah. But anyway, these people here almost kind of look like they're pretty perturbed that we're here, but you know, it is what it is. And here we are crossing over the Susquehanna River that was just mentioned in that little spiel that who shared that with me? Was it Rick Rack or Narnian? Narnian? Yeah, Narnian Railway shared that. We're crossing over the Susquehanna here. This is the Susquehanna River. Of course, out both windows, of course, going left and right. But yeah, that's the Susquehanna River right here. How ironic is that when Narnian had just put something up. Harrisburg is south central, so yeah, we are in the central part of the state. Well, southern end, but the central area. Pennsylvania and the flatlands. Maybe take a side trip past 3 Mile Island on the way home. Take the back roads then to Gettysburg. I've been to Gettysburg. I've walked. Oh man, that was a long day. 2 days actually. Took my wife and kids up there back in the late 90s, I believe it was. And took them up there so we could go to Hershey Park and, you know, take the kids riding on those rides and whatnot. And then I made them go spend the day with me in the Gettysburg so that we could walk around and they could learn a little bit about history. So yeah, I've been there, done that. It's awesome. It's a beautiful location. The French and Indian War was before USA was formed and we were the British. The War of 1812 was after we were formed against the British. Go figure. I know, right? Isn't that ironic how that works? Almost kind of feels like the same war we're fighting today against these corrupt freaking politicians. People driving by, blowing the horn. We're on the Susquehanna. I don't think the fish are going to mind. I'm going to blow my horn back. Man, the Susquehanna is big. That's a huge, huge river. I think I'm only halfway over it right now, and we've been on it for what, a couple of minutes at least, or at least a minute, or 30 seconds maybe. That dude is so excited. He's probably older than me, and he's got his phone out, and he's holding it in front of him on top of the steering wheel so that he can kind of drive, and he's waving at me as he drives by with a huge smile on his face. Just loving it that he sees us downtown like we are, or we're headed into downtown. Guys, you see the Capitol over? Oh, there it is. I think that's the Capitol building right in that area. Yeah, because it appears to be the tallest building in the area, but it has a particular figurine on top, and it almost looks like the same figurine that they put on the top of the temple and tabernacles around the country for the Mormon LDS church. But it's a dome. I've never seen one look like that with a dome. They're always with spires, and then that's supposed to be Joseph Smith on top, blowing his trumpet. And that's what's on top of that building with the domed roof. But it also has two flags flying up high on the side. I don't know. That may be where we're headed, in that direction, in that area. Man, what time is this rally? Is it like 9 o'clock? Does anybody know what time the rally's supposed to be? I thought it was awfully early that we ran out. The Susquehanna River starts out as a trickling ditch in upstate New York near Cobleskill. Flows southwest through Binghamton, New York, and then through Pennsylvania. So no kidding, it starts out as a trickling ditch, huh? That's awesome. So first your thunder still at stoplight, it just turned green. Thank you. Some guy standing on the side of the bridge here filming us. He wants to be part of what's going on. Nothing wrong with that. You're not looking at too much sky right now, are you? I think I had it up a little bit high, but I think I just readjusted it. Well, 10 o'clock. Okay, so the rally is at 10. Thank you for the information, Kyle. Kyle, you're just a load of information this morning. Thank you, sir, for being here. Greatly appreciated, because you're feeding me the information that I don't have, and I'm unable to get while I'm live streaming because my Zello's not working. So yeah, but I do need to get a CB. That's probably going to be something that I do, hopefully sooner rather than later. And Rick Rack and Narnian, you guys are full of information this morning. Thank you all. Man, it is a little bit more cool up here. It says it's 29 degrees. A couple of ladies standing over here on the bridge filming, or they were. They look like they're cold. It makes me feel bad for them. Or they probably... No, Nancy, sorry, we still not as of yet. We don't expect anything, or at least I don't expect anything before 10 a.m. Everybody headed to California now? No, not everybody. You could probably get a cheap one from Walmart. What, a CB? Really? I don't like to patronize Walmart. But I mean, sometimes we do. Sometimes we do just because it's cheaper that way. And when finances are tight, we, you know... Oh, that wasn't good. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties for the second. Just hang with me here, brothers, sisters. Okay, now maybe we're back on. Good morning, folks. Good morning, Pepper 40 or 4050. Oops, he dropped this. Yeah, are you guys okay? Has anyone heard any news on Charlotte? No, Pepper. Sorry. Again, so that everybody knows, I don't think that we're going to hear anything from her at a minimum before 10 a.m. It could be sooner, but I doubt it. Could even possibly be later than that. She's probably sleeping in. She's probably getting some good rest that she needs. And is Lieber leaving? Yeah, I think he said he was leaving. He had to go to work, right? But she's probably getting some good rest because she didn't get very much rest while she was here. Well, I mean, maybe for a young girl like her, it didn't seem like it was enough rest, but for those of us that don't need a lot, they say don't block the internet. Thank you. For those of us that don't require a lot of sleep, more than enough she was getting, but you know, hey, everybody's different, to each their own. I emailed Matt last night regarding Charlotte's status at border, if through okay. As of right now, no reply. Yeah, I don't think we're going to hear much until he may be, I don't know, it's just guessing, but maybe he's waiting for her to come out and let us know what happened. Resting for those exams she had to take. Yeah, she said she had plenty to do. Live streaming on YouTube appears to be addictive. I wouldn't call it addictive. I would call it more of a only way to get the truth out, because the mainstream media won't do it. So if you want to call it addictive, so be it. But thank you for being here, Emerson Biggins. When somebody starts, they seem to do it whether there's anything to show or not. Some people may do that, Emerson. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say you're incorrect. Live streaming on... Oh, I just read that. Good morning, Frankie Bobby. Good morning, Sherry Keith. This is my first post to your chat. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Subbed a while ago. Wishing you a good day. I posted Char's stream last night, our last stream, to give us a quick shout out ASAP. Godspeed. Thank you, Sherry. Char's exams are in April. That is correct, Rick Rack. Thank you, Frankie, for being our for being our media. Well, thank you, Sherry Taylor, for being here. These live streams are important to a good many people. You're welcome to your opinion, but please keep them positive. Thanks. Thank you for that comment, Wasu. Thank you for that comment. Yeah, I don't believe I have any moderators in here yet this morning, right? Morning, Tara G. Hey, good to see you again, Tara G. I saw you shouting me out over on Charlotte's live stream yesterday. Much appreciated, Tara. You also made a couple of comments, and I did see them. I did read them. Thank you kindly for the comments that you posted. It was heartfelt. I felt it whenever I read it, and I wanted to thank you. I was waiting for you to get on, if you were today. Thank you. Be kind. Yeah, it's we're good. Sounds like we got some protesters up ahead because I can hear a bullhorn. I don't know why they would be protesting. Maybe it's good information. Maybe it's not bad. Freedom, exactly, ACS Wild. Freedom. That's what we want. Tractor Supply Store may sell cities. Really? I'm gonna have to go check that out. As a matter of fact, I think there is a Tractor Supply pretty close to the Speedway, because I think I've seen it. Yeah, somebody's up here hollering on a bullhorn. Yes, nobody is moving. The front is not moving. Somebody's blocking the road. CB's at Flying J or Pilot. Again, that's cool, Rick Rack. I do know that. I don't know that they would be less expensive. Where are you? Out early. Yeah, we're in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We're coming to a Doug Mastriano rally because he's moving out of the Senate and he's running for governor of Pennsylvania. So it's a good thing what he's doing. So we're here to support him. He came to support us. Tara, just so you know, he was one of two senators that came out to speak to us. It was a very short speech, but it was nice that he showed up anyway. You know, I've seen him on a few videos. Seems like a very personable man. I like him. He's pretty tough. He's ex-Army, or a veteran of the Army. I got a guy walking down the sidewalk over here flipping us off. What a douche. Somebody blew the horn at him. Or do we have impatient people here? Maybe it's impatience. I haven't seen anybody walk or drive by and flip me off, but I have had somebody walk by flipping me off, so that's kind of funny. This end thing, protest the protesters that are fighting for your freedoms. The end thing, protest the protesters. How far from the track? About an hour and 15 minutes. We left about 6:40 this morning. It took us 2 hours to get here, but that's because of the convoy. We don't move as quickly as you can down the immediate highway. I think when I pulled it up in maps how far Harrisburg was, I think it said like an hour 20. So yeah, it's not that far away. I think it was like 76 miles or something like that. So we're not that far away from the Speedway this morning. From what I'm to understand, others are going, the ones that didn't come up to Harrisburg are going to be convoying around the Beltway today. PA is a beautiful state, lots of Amish there last time I was through. They're still here, Sherry Keith. Well, like you said, last time I was through, they were here. I took the family driving in their local community as we slowly weaved our way in and out of the horse-drawn wagons as they were going down the road, because you're allowed to pass them as long as you don't try to do something stupid to scare the horse. Yes, Doug, good morning, Sino. Yes, Doug Mastriano stands up for the truth. No doubt about that. Truth is addictive to the demonic cult. It is like acid in their face. I would have to agree with that, Rick Rack. I would have to agree with that. Oh, God bless this. God bless his heart. Prayers to the finger flippers. Yeah, right? No lie. I laugh at them. I mean, you know, what's going to make them matter? Flipping them back off or laughing at them? Laughing at them. The police are capital place and they don't have jurisdiction or something weird like that. Uh-oh. They just said on the CB, no horns, no horns. Okay. Thank you for keeping me up to date there, Kyle. I appreciate it. I really do. Because you've pretty much been spot on with everything you said so far. So, yeah, you're definitely keeping me up to date. We stopped for a red light, and okay, now we're gonna move. Let's see how far we make it. Man, I didn't even realize that whenever they changed my windshield, they didn't put my sticker back on. Oops. Oh well, that was expired anyway. Horns are fun though. Yes, they are, Tara. Bull horns suck. Unidirectional sound. Unidirectional sound. Yeah, but they're still loud. If you know how to use them correctly. Nathan South, good morning. Thank you for being here. Or Smith, rather. Sorry, Nathan. Oh, it's Nathan again. Hey, Nathan, good morning. Are you sure you're good to be driving? Yeah, I'm fine. You stayed up really late worrying about the Charminator. No, I'm fine. I had a couple of hours of good sleep. That's all I can work off of that. I'm fine. But thank you for your concern. The front of the convoy is on the other side of that tall building. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a little ways back because there were approximately, I thought we counted 12 semis. Maybe it was 13. In case anybody doesn't remember or understand, the 13, the reason why there has been a 13 semi rollout was in commemorance of the 13 soldiers that died on the pullout in Afghanistan. That's part of the premise of why they roll out with 13 rigs every once in a while. Hey Chaz, you made it back. See you. Good morning again. Now that the sun is up. Yeah, I woke up about 5:30 this morning because I knew we were going to be leaving at 6 or thereabouts. By the time we started getting the convoy moving, it was about 6:40 that we were rolling out of the speedway. He must be fine to be driving. Said he's been up since 6, driving for 2 hours already. Yeah, no, I'm good. I had to watch some Anduin. Hey Chaz, is LT awesome or what? I don't know who Scotty is, but is LT awesome on Anduin? I have been following that guy for, I think, going on 6 years now. He's always got good information, especially now that he's dropping videos almost every other day. I've even seen recently where he's dropped a couple of 3 videos in a row. So yeah, he's I really like LT. I would like to meet him personally. Yeah, LT, Tanya. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. LT is awesome. I'd like to meet him personally, but I think he's in California. I don't know. Maybe I'm misspeaking that. But yeah, he is a pretty good guy. I really enjoy listening to him. I definitely stayed up too late. I will be shirking work duties today. Yeah, it's funny that you say that, Nathan, because somebody the other day on my first live stream told me that he took the day off from work just so that he could watch me. Good morning, Tanya. Just so that he could watch my first live stream. He said he took the day off from work. Yep, and so is Scotty. Scotty who, Chaz? You say Scotty March 10th. Main headlines. I think I know who you're talking about when you say Scotty, but I'm not 100% sure if that's that guy. Looks nice out. It's beautiful out here, but it's cold. It's 29 according to my thermometer here in my truck. I've got my window down because I'm trying to smoke the cigar, but it's got a hole somewhere, I think. Free Speech Mom, good morning. Good morning. Have a wonderful day, supporting you all in and out today. Well, thank you for being here. Any chance you get, Free Speech Mom, thank you for being here. Oh, okay, X22 report. I don't know. Well, I definitely didn't watch all of his reports, but his reports are very informational. Happy first day of streaming. Yes, it does look like a love day. Tanya, so that you know, I actually had to download the Prism app, and into my phone so that I could stream. Because this morning YouTube still wasn't giving me the opportunity to stream. They still say I wasn't meeting the eligibility requirements. Well, darn you, I've waited and waited and waited. So finally I said, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and... Well, I talked to WYSIWYG this morning, and he told me it would probably be a good idea to just go ahead and download the app. So, yeah. Hey. Good morning. Let me go ahead and put that back up before I get kicked off. Or they don't do that here, right? Hey, thank you. Guys, quit honking. This guy just drove by us whistling, giving us thumbs up. He's a construction worker because he's in a high-vis shirt. What brand of cigars? I do the Oil, the Monterrey Excalibur. They're like a miniature. They come 20 to a 10. I've been smoking them for too long. Where are you all? We are in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, headed to a Doug Mastriano rally as he's running for governor of this great state of Pennsylvania. Sergeant report, SGT, yeah. Reese report, I've read a couple of their articles, listened to them a couple of times. Reese report. SGT, I think I've seen a couple of his. I know that sometimes LT uses a snippet or something from some of their videos, their podcasts. And good morning, Gary Reed. I don't know that I can do it here, but I'm going to try. So give me a little bit, all right? Give me. Let's see. Is there any way to do it? Is there any? No, apparently I can't do what I told you. I think I sent you an email last night. I can't do that with Prism. Apparently I can only do it on YouTube itself. But I'll get you caught up here in a little bit, all right? See what I can do to get you in here. Sergeant report 2, yes, Tanya. Never seen Reese report. Another one, haven't seen Reese report by Sino. Got to take a right, and then you drive down there will be a metal chain link fence. Take another right. Okay, thank you. Man, you're giving me all kinds of ups here. Hello from Canada, the Free Warrior. Hello, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining my live chat, my live stream. Rigs are all parked in Sasnax, and Sasnak left his truck, so find a parking spot somewhere. Yeah, I think that was kind of what Kyle was telling me about going around the corner here. Some of these buildings are extremely old. The townhouses, that building there, it looks like a church, but it's got that old look to it. These townhouses here, those been there for a minute. Then there's that one. I didn't even see that one with the spire. That is a church because it's got a cross up on top, right up there above the tree, or right at the tree, top of the tree. So yeah, and all these buildings are brand new. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I hope I don't lose you guys. You guys are probably going to hit your head every once in a while, and I'll apologize. Make sure that you're okay. Where are we at so early? Good morning, Frank. Good morning, Beth Lawson. I remember seeing you last night. We are in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, at a Doug Mastriano rally. I think that's what they're calling it, the rally, as he's running for governor of the great state of Pennsylvania. He was their senator last year, or years past. Still got quite a ways to go to get around that building, I think. Okay. Yeah, we have people that are trying to make a right as well, so we're having to let them squeeze in. And we got traffic kind of screwed up here in downtown, I think, just a little bit. Well, I've had my phone plugged in the whole time pretty much. I have decent power in it right now, as it's sitting at 74%. I do have a power source that I can carry with me as well, so we'll see how much of this live stream we can get. And I'm probably gonna, I don't know if I want to stop this one, because I don't have any means by which to hold my phone other than in my hand. I don't have a stick. I don't have any of those things. And I think I would be more comfortable holding it in the upright position as opposed to the landscape. And the only way to make that change, I believe, is if I stop the stream and restart it. So I'm going to try to maintain with what I got. See how it works. First responders just getting out and paying for parking. All right, cool. I see the Bobtails parking legally in spaces around the Capitol. Thank you, Sino. Where are you seeing that at, Sino? Are you watching first responders also, or who are you watching? Stop at Walmart and get a stick. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, man.
I just told this gentleman that's walking across the street, good morning, because when he got in front of me, he gave me a thumbs up, and then he held his hand out like, you know, can I pass through? And of course, I gave him the opportunity because we're not moving. And when he got to my window, I went ahead and told him good morning, and he gave me a good morning with a great big old smile. That's kind of cool. He looked like a preppy. More power to him. Nah, he looked all right. This elder lady just pulled up next to me while she was picking her nose. Oh my goodness. Other people's kids, I swear. No, Schmick, not as of yet. We're still, yeah, we're still in the, on standby waiting for some kind of info. Today with Julius is walking about filming the Bobtails. Oh, okay. I don't know who that is. Today with Julius. I don't know that I know who that is. So they say to take a right on 3rd, but parking is getting tight. So far the stream looks good. Thank you, Free Warrior. That's good to hear. I'm trying to keep you guys as well positioned in the on my windshield as I can. Now that I have this brand new windshield in my truck. Guys, it was incredible driving down the highway with this nice clean windshield. I know Sandy's not in here, nor is Java Lily yet, but good morning to you ladies when you do arrive, and thank you so much. Good luck finding a parking spot. Looks busy. Yeah, I think we're gonna, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll park down the road and walk all the way back if I have to. We still have an hour before the rally's supposed to begin, I believe. How much gas you got? I'm down to empty pretty much. My low fuel light already came on, and it said that I had 44 miles left to go. And I made the mistake of thinking I'd just get gas here whenever we got ready to leave or whatever. And gas up here is 80, 370, well, 369 to 435. So roughly 65 cents more expensive, but oh well, whatever. Julius is the other half of Oreo Express, the cookie part. Okay. Lots of big trucks, looks good downtown. Yes, sir, I'm sure it does. I don't see them as of yet. I'm right here at the right-hand turn that we're gonna make to try to find parking and walk back. Oh, that's where I was gonna tell you to turn right, but there's police there. No, they're allowing us to turn on the front end of their vehicles. At least they allowed some of the guys in front of us. Go ahead and park in front of us, or go ahead and make that right-hand turn. Yeah, these are the Pennsylvania Capitol Police. Yeah, they're only letting people, I guess, that are working down there through that road now. So I'm going to follow the vehicle in front of me and see where we wind up at. Because I have no clue where, I mean, I know I'm downtown, but I have no clue where at in downtown I am. So, state employee parking only. Can't park there. This does not state that. Yes, it does. State employee parking only. U.S. Colored Troops Grand Review. There was a historical marker there that I saw. Okay, I'm back around with everybody else because I see all the flags in front of us. So, other than the vehicle right in front of me. So apparently we're all going to be looking for parking at this point. Put the People's Convoy in your title to get more hits and subs. Thank you, Free Warrior. I was driving down the road when I made this happen, this live stream. So I wasn't able to do much other than get the live stream started. But yeah, thank you for the Free Warrior. I will make sure that I try to do something like that from here forward for sure. And like I said, if I do decide to go ahead and flip my phone, I'm going to have to bow out for a second, flip my phone, then come back in. So for those of you that are watching, seeing as how I have almost 100 watchers, I wanted to give y'all a forewarning in the event that I do decide to flip my phone, so that y'all don't think that I just blitzkrieg and got out. But no, I'm here. Doug Mastriano paid to bus the January 6 rioters to D.C., and he helped submit a false state electors from Pennsylvania. Great patriot. I don't think, as a senator, he had nothing to do with the electors of the state. FYI. And as far as bringing the DC protesters downtown, I have a real hard time believing that. But I mean, if it's true, it's true. I mean, what do you do, right? But to me, he seems like a great guy. I've seen a lot of his videos, and he seems like a really great guy. Can you park in the DMV? Used to be able to years ago. I lived in Carlisle. and worked in Harrisburg. I don't know that I can. Well, thanks for waving, cop. I don't know that I can. I think we're just kind of playing follow the leader here till we do find the parking that we're looking for. And I think we're trying to find a parking that's going to be closer to the area that we'll have to walk to, so that we're not walking so far. That's just my guess. But again, I'm just okay. Well, there's the rigs right there. You see them on the right hand side of the screen? That's one rig right there. I don't know how many of them forward from that are parked, but that's one rig right there. Looks like there might be another one. Where are we at? Way back there under the light, where those headlights are coming from. So it looks like the big rig's parked right here on 3rd Street. You did say something about 3rd Street a minute ago, didn't you, Kyle? Oh, was that Julius, the guy that was on the right-hand side there live streaming? I've seen him around. So yeah, apparently that looks like what we're trying to do is, yeah. So here's the bobtails, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 11, 12. So then my count this morning was correct, because there's Mike Landis's truck right there in front of me. So yeah, there was 12 as I counted. I did count correctly. Now I'm beginning to wonder if Indiana here in front of me knows where we're going, or if he's just trying to find a place to park, because those people are parked, or that one there is parked, and they're with us. Let's see. Somebody said something about the DMV. I don't know what that is, other than Department of Motor Vehicles or the Delmarva location. So well, there's nobody following me, and I'm still following this one guy, so I guess I'm going to continue to follow him. I guess he's trying to find a more local spot. It's going to suck if he finds one spot and I don't have one. That's usually the way it works. Did you sleep any? I did. I think I managed to get a couple of hours. Yes, Mac, I did sleep a little bit. Pat Molina, no doubt she is wiped out sleeping in a bed. Yeah. Well, you know how far you got to walk to now. No, am I supposed to go over there where the trucks are at, Kyle? Is that where the rally's going to be? Is where the big trucks are? 24 hours from the time you hit 1,000 subs. Thank you, James Monagle, for that. I wasn't aware. There's been parking here on my right-hand side, but like I said, I think I'm gonna follow this guy if I don't run out of gas. I don't think I will. I should have at least another 20 miles on my truck. Lando Calrissian, we don't know. Calrissian, we don't know as of yet. We're all still waiting for information. And unfortunately, 2nd Street is a one-way. And somebody over there is honking and waving at us, seeing us with our flags swirling in the wind. Lando. Yes. I wouldn't worry myself. I'm concerned, yes. I can't say that I'm not, but she's I'm hoping she's totally fine. Good morning, oop pick. Okay, so apparently we're gonna try to park right here. I don't have a problem with that.
Got any ideas?
I have no idea.
I'm trying to turn around and everything is no turns.
I know, no turns or one way is exactly, that's what I was experiencing.
There, and that lady blocked me.
I saw
Did you see
that.
She flipped, I let her over and then she blocked me and flipped me off.
I saw that, yeah, I saw that. People are just ignorant, man. I mean, sometimes.
But I can't turn here. It looks like we're going to end up going across this bridge and coming back because there's no turns everywhere.
Unless we park right here.
No
There's
parking, street cleaning.
There's a pay
Tuesday.
to park sign right there.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, we're right here right now, right?
Yeah.
I'll back
up. I'll back you up to the line right now.
I got it.
That's good.
A little bit farther than what I had anticipated or wanted to be, but nevertheless, we did find a parking spot. So, definitely need my big jacket. Glad I brought my, I still have my hoodie. I think I'll wear my blue hat today. What do you guys think? Yeah, go ahead and wear my blue hat today. Maybe my red one. Should I wear my red one or my blue one? Don't say that, Ootpick. We don't want to hear that thing. We don't want to hear that. He says it's really expensive parking where Wissywig is. Parking is parking. You know, whenever you're doing something, it doesn't matter what it's going to cost sometimes. We just do it. And so, yeah. Let's see. Which cord do I want to go ahead and take this cord. I'm going to leave it plugged in. Okay, yeah, now you're going to tell me device is charging slowly. Really? For real? Okay, I'm going to leave you guys hanging. Let me go ahead and get prepped. Guys, just so y'all know, I'm going to have to shut you down because I'm going to have to pull up my Parkmobile app to pay for my parking. So, I'm going to go ahead and shut you down right now. I'll be right back. Just give me a few minutes. Yeah, just give me a few minutes and I'll be right back with you guys, all right? Hold on. I'll be right back. Thank you.